I'm Dorothy Krishuk.
Tech Talk time. A few weeks ago, after Apple introduced their new iPod Nano, we were all over it here on Tech Talk. Frankly, we liked it. It was newer, smaller, and the darling of the Apple line. But now it appears many iPod Nano owners are being a little rough on the gadgets, causing some to break. Computer software architect Jon Arking is here this morning. Jon, this is pretty rare for Apple to ship something that's not perfect. What's happening here?
Well, it's like you mentioned, George. On the previous segment, we talked about the iPod. We said that it's kind of the new flagship, the new darling of the iPod fleet. It's about the size of a credit card, holds about 1,000 songs, yada, yada, yada. Very cool stuff. The problem is that the demand for the unit was apparently so high that to accommodate for some of the back ordering, the iPod Nano may have fallen prey to some rushed manufacturing. And some of the flaws they're getting are tough to ignore because the product itself is so small.
So let's be specific. What kind of flaws are people finding?
Well, for the most part, we're hearing a lot of complaints about people's screens, the LCD screens, scratching up pretty badly. In some cases, the screens are scratched up so badly they can't actually read the contents of the screen itself. Now, in some isolated incidents, and there's a few of them, some people are finding that the screens themselves are falling apart, exposing the interior guts of the unit and rendering it completely non-functional. Some companies, such as iPodRescue.com, actually raised the price of the LCD screen repair simply due to the overwhelming demand.
So is this the first time iPods have had these sorts of problems?
Well, no, it hasn't. iPod did have a recall recently on older units with more memory because of the debatable battery life. They were having some issues with that. But generally speaking, people should not be afraid to go out and buy the iPod. It's still a good unit. It's still a very cool, worthwhile toy. And overall, the customer service from Apple has responded very well to these sorts of complaints that they're getting. And of course, if you have any questions about your iPod or any computer-related questions overall, people should feel free to stop by our site at www.justhelpme.net.
And by the way, Apple's having a news conference a little bit later this morning, 10 o'clock West Coast time, to introduce another new product. So we'll keep that in mind as we head into the rest of the week.